Hi, my dear students. This is the final review session for your math examination, and I'll be discussing here very important questions for your coming examinations. Okay, from the page 39, we can find the questions of rounding numbers to the nearest 10 and nearest 100. So this question is round to the nearest 10. So this is very important to look at the question whether it is nearest 10 or nearest 100. Okay, now you can see this is nearest 10. When the question is round the numbers to the nearest 10, in the answer you can see only 1 0, and when the question is nearest 100 there will be 2 zeros in the answer. Now the question is 34. So when it is nearest to 10, you need to look for the last digit of the number. This is 4. So you know that 4 3 2 1 0 will round down, so this will round down 4, right? So which are the numbers? 4 3 2 1 0. They will round down. That means so 34 will be rounding to the down number. Now 4, it is a down. That means we put the last digit 0 and no change for this 3. So this will be 30. The answer is 30. Okay. Now look at the next question, 72. So we look at the last number, the last digit. So the last digit is 2. So 2 comes in this 4, 3, 2, 1. So 2 is here. So it is rounding down. Rounding down means we put the last digit 0 and there is no change for 7. It's 70. So 72 will be rounded down to 70. Now we look at the next example, that is 48. So we look at the last digit. So it's 8. So we know that 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9, there will be round up. Now 8 comes in round up numbers. So when the question the digit is round up, you need to add 1 here to the next number. So next digit, so 4 plus 1 is 5 and the last digit is 0. So it's 50 is the answer. Now look at the next question, 65. Look at the last digit is 5. 5 comes here, round up. So it's round up. That means we need 2 plus 1 here. So the answer will be 7 and 0, 70. So this is the way to round a number to the nearest 10. Now we'll see how you can round a number to the nearest 100. So when you round a number to the nearest 100, so the last 2 digits in the answer would be 0. Now we look at the 10th place digit. Okay, when we are rounding to the nearest 100, we need to look at the 10th place digit. That is 6 here. So 6 will be round up. You know that 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 will round up. When you round up, you need to do plus 1 here. So 7 plus 1 is 8. So the answer is 800. 762 will round up to 800. Now look at this 528. When it is rounded to nearest 100, we look at the 10th place. The digit at 10th place is 2. It will be rounded down because 4, 3, 2, 1, 0 will rounded down. So when it is rounded down, nothing will happen to 5. We put 2 zeros and 5 as it is, 500. Now look at the question 485. So we look at the 10th place digit and you can see 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 round up. So 8 will round up. So when it is round up, you need to add plus 1 here. So it will be 5 and the last 2 digits will be 0. Okay, so 500, 485 will round up to 500. Now look at the next question. There is 131. You need to look at the number 3 here. 3, 4, 3, 2, 1 will round down. When it is round down, nothing will happen to this number digit 1. So 1 will be here and the last 2 digits will be 0, 100. So this is the way to round up and round down to the nearest hundreds. Okay, and you can practice like this with many examples. This is page number 39 in your book. Now the next question, one question will be from this topic, that is page number 49 in your book. Use the commutative property of the addition. You can see that 218 plus 325 equals 325 plus. So how will you understand this is not addition? You need to use the property. So you can see the plus symbol is 2 times repeated in the question, and this one number will be again repeated. You can see 325 is repeated here. That means 218 is missing. 218 is missing here. So this is like 5 plus 2 is same as 2 plus 5. You know, 5 plus 2 is 7. 2 plus 5 is also 7. So if in this case, in question, the same property, that is called the commutative property, but one of the number is missing here. You need to identify the number. You can see the next question, 465. Look at the question here, 465 plus a number is missing equals 78 plus 465. You can see here the plus symbol is came repeated 2 times, and 465 is also repeated. So which one is not repeated? 78. So the 78 will come here. So 465 plus 78 is same as 78 plus 465. Now you can find the answer for this one, right? Before you can pause the video and find the answer and check your answer whether you have answered it correctly. So you can see 529 is repeated here, 529. So which number is not repeated? 407 is not repeated. So it should come here, 407. So 529 plus 407 is equal to 407 plus 529. Now again pause the video, find the answer of this question. A number missing, a number missing here, a number missing here, plus 93 equals 93 plus 505. So we'll look which number is repeated. So 93 repeated on the both sides of equal to sign. Now which number is not repeated? 505 is not repeated. So the 505 should be here. Okay? Is your answer correct? Very good. This comes in the page number 49 in your book. Now in page number 52 and 53 you can see the properties of odd and even numbers. You know which are the odd numbers, which are the even numbers, that are very important to know. So 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. These numbers, or whenever these digits comes the last, the ones place, they are even numbers. Even numbers. When 1, 3, 5, 7 and 9, or these number the digits comes the last digit, that is the ones place of a number, they are the odd numbers. Now you can see questions like this. A number something is missing equals even plus even. So you can check with some numbers. Even number, you can select even number from here. So 2 is an even number, plus 4 is an even number. So 2 plus 4 equals 6, which is an even number. So even number plus even number will be always even number. Now look at the odd number. You can select one odd number from the list. That is 1 is an odd number, plus 2 is an even number. So when you add odd number plus even number, that is 1 plus 2 equals 3. 3 is odd number. So odd number plus even number will be always odd number. Okay. Next, odd number plus a number equals even number. So you can check with an example. So if take 1 is odd number, so 1 plus, we have only 2 types of numbers, even number and odd number. If you give even number here, what will happen? 2 is an even number. So 1 plus 2 equals 3, which is an odd number, but our answer is even number. So you should not give an even number here. So you can give another odd number. So 1 plus 3. 1 plus 3 equals 4, which is an even number. So 3 is an odd number. So odd number plus odd number gives you even number. Now here even number, so this is 2 is an even number, 1 is an odd number, 2 plus 1 equals 3. That means odd number. That means even number plus odd number will be always odd number. Odd number. Next, even number plus a type of number equals even number. So you can see even number plus even number is always even number. And odd number plus odd number is not odd number. Don't see, you can see even number plus even number is even number. Doesn't mean that odd number plus odd number is odd number. So you can take example 1 plus 3. Odd number plus odd number. So if you add an odd number with another odd number, the answer will be even number. That is 4 here, which is even number. So you can expect one question like this to find the missing number, that is type of number, odd number or even number. Practice this well. Okay, next comes from the page number 64, 65 and page number 85, question number 15. So that is adjusting numbers to add or adjusting numbers to subtract. So in both the case, I will give one examples. 398 plus 147. So 398, this is very close to familiar number. Familiar number means the hundreds, 300, 400. 398 is very close to 400. So what you can do here, you can add plus 2 here to make it 400. So 398 plus 2 equals 400. We'll get 400. It will be very easy to add with the 400 any number. Now when you add plus 2 here, when it is addition, so you need to subtract 2 from the next number. That is very important. When you add a number to the first number, you need to subtract the same number from the second number, so you'll get 145. So the question will be replaced with 400 plus 145 equals. So no need to find the answer, you'll be getting options. So if the question will be 398 plus 147, so we'll get 3 options, which is the correct adjusting method. So you need to find, you can check with like this, so which is the correct adjusting method. Here the answer will be 400 plus 145. You need to add a number to the one of the number and subtract the same number. But when the question is subtract, adjust number to subtract, the difference is, look at this one, 847 is very close to 850. So if you plus 3, add 3, you will get 850 here. Now since this is minus, if you are adding a number in the for the first number, you should add here also. There is a difference. In this case, it was plus and minus, but in the subtraction case, both. If you are adding, you need to add both sides. If you are subtracting, you need to subtract the same number. So 332 plus 3 is 335. So the question will replace it by 850 plus 335 equals. So you can see one question like this in the mock exam. The question is this one. See, Gabe is trying to solve 246 plus 367. Which equation shows how he could adjust the addends? Adjust, this is the important word. The addends to find the sum. You can see the first number is 246, 250, 250, 250. Every number is 250. So 246 is adjusted. 246 became 250. How? They added plus 4. So 246 plus 4 is equal to 250. That means plus 367. Since we added plus 4 here, you need to subtract 4 from the next number. That is very important. What number is added to the first number? The same number must be subtracted from the second addend. Okay. So 367 minus 4, 7 minus 4 is 3. and this will be 6 here, 3. So the question will be 250 plus 363. 250 plus 363. C is the correct option. Okay, this way will be the question asked for these cases, and this is one of the most important question. So practice this question and the similar type of questions, and you can see this type of questions in page number 64, 65 and page number 85, question number 15. Now page number 69. So this is a subtraction equation. How you can make this into an addition equation? So for the subtraction equation, you can see that the biggest number in the equation will be the first number. The first number is the biggest number. And in the addition equation, the first number, the biggest number will be the last number. So whenever you need to change the subtraction equation into the addition equation, the first number will be the last number, 635. The first number of the subtraction will be the answer, ijaba, right, of the addition equation. So 635 is the first, which is the biggest number, and that will be the last one, that is the answer, 635. Now we can write 202 plus the question mark equals 635. Same way here, see, look, which is the biggest number in this equation, subtraction equation. Look at the question number 2. So 400, the first number is the biggest one. Where it will go, this will be the answer for the addition equation. So this 400 will be the answer. Now the remaining two numbers will be the remaining, say, 151 plus question mark. Now pause the video and find the addition equation for the third question. Okay, did you write the equation? Now check your answer. You can see 825 is the biggest number here. That will go to the answer 825. Now plus we have two remaining numbers, 134 and question mark. So it will be 134 plus question mark equals 825. Is your answer correct? MashaAllah, very good. Okay, now in page number 77, the question will be to subtract. You need to subtract naqas. Okay, so the question will be here like this. So you can write in column method in your book 700 in a question paper, 779 minus 363. All right, in column method, subtract 9 minus 3. Always start from the right side. Don't forget to start the subtraction with the right side from the ones. So 9 minus 3. From 9 you need to take away 3, you will get 6. From 7 you need to take away 6, you will get 1. From 7 you need to take away 3, you will get 4. The answer is 416. Okay, second question, 562 minus 295. 562 minus 295. Okay, now start from the ones, that means the right side. 2 minus 5 is not 3. Don't write 3 down. 2 minus 5 is not 3. Why? Because 2 is a smaller number, 5 is a bigger number. You cannot subtract a bigger number from the smaller number. Rakam ithnaina saghira, rakam khamsa kabira. So no, you cannot do naqas here. So what you will do, you need to borrow 1 from the next number. What is the next number here? The next number is, you can see this is 6. From 6 you can give 1, so remaining will be 5 here, and the 2 will become 12. Okay, now you can start subtracting 12 minus 5. You need to take away from 5 from 12. The answer is 7. Now you have 5 and 9 here. Again there's the same problem. 5 is a small number, saghira, 9 kabira. 4 is not the answer. You need to borrow again. So we look for borrowing from 5. So this will become 4 and this 5 will become 15. Now 15 minus 9. What is 15 minus 9? 9 is taken away from 15, the answer is 6. And the 4 minus 2 is 2. The answer is 267. Okay. Now take a pause. Find the answer for question number 3 and 4 and verify your answer. Okay, see now. So the question is 934 minus 874. So again, Nakas minus. You need to start from the right side. 4 minus 4 is 0. 3 minus 7, again the same problem. 3 is a smaller number. Rakam Saghira, 7 Rakam Kabira. 3 minus 7 is not possible. So you need to borrow 1 from the next number, that is 9. So borrow 1 from 9. So it will become 8 here. And the 3 will become 13. 13 minus 7. 7 is taken away from 13. Remaining is 6, and 8 minus 8 is 0. So then this will be 0 here. So we will not start with any number with the zeros. The answer is just 60 here. Okay, now look at the last question. Is their answer correct? Very good, mashallah. So next one is 134 minus 68. The order is very important. 68. 6 is tens here. So tens, we need to start from here, and 8 here. See, the order is very important. So it will be like this. If you are drawing lines, it will be like this. Okay. Now look at this one. 4 minus 8. Again, same problem is not possible. So what you will do? You need to borrow. You need to borrow from here. This become 2, and this become 14. 14 minus 8. How will you do 14 minus 8? So 8 is taken away from 14. 14 arbathas nakas 8. So it is 6 here. 6 here. Now again the same problem. 2 minus 6. 2 is a smaller number. So you need to take. So since there is only 1 here, we can combine. You can make it 12. 12 minus 6 is 6 here. The answer is 66. Is your answer correct? MashaAllah, very good. So this is from the page number 77. So you can practice adding and subtracting numbers like this, 3-digit numbers at home. Practice again and again until you get every question getting correct answers. Okay. Okay, now on page number 80 and 81, you can use variables, letters. You can see here A and B to make the equation. So you may get some pictures like this. So you need to find the correct equation based on this picture. Now, so which one will be, the part, whole. This is the whole thing here. So you can see this is the biggest one. So what is the biggest one here? Which number? A is a number. We don't know what number it is. Some numbers hidden inside A. So we don't know what it is. But there is a number which is bigger than 410, which is bigger than 390. So this number A is some numbers hidden here, A, which is bigger than 410, which is bigger than. So which number is Akbar? A. Rakam Akbar. Rakam A is Akbar. So when you make an equation, the biggest one will be, if you are adding, the biggest one will be the answer. If you are nakas, subtracting, the biggest number will be the first. So I'll write both the equations here. You can see plus and minus equation. If you do plus, so this will be 410 plus 390. 390 equals A. Is addition equation. If you want to write the subtraction equation, it will be like this. The biggest number A will become the first number. A minus 410 equals 390. Okay, now look at the second one. Can you try the second equation? Take a pause and find the answer for the second equation. So here you can see the biggest one is 665 and the two parts are 532 and B. So B is a number which is small, not big. Mafi akbar, it's a small, saghira. So when you write plus addition equation, you need to write with the smaller ones. 532 plus the letter B is a rakam equals the big one. The answer ijaba is the biggest one, 665. If you're trying to write the minus, so the biggest one will be the first equation, first number, 665 minus 532 equals B. Okay, and last part of this video is grouping. So this is the next unit. So this is grouping. This is very, very important because all the multiplication is based on grouping or array. So you must know how to make the multiplication equation, how to make the division equation from the group and from the array. Now you see here, so you can see there are 4 banana. So you can see here 4 banana here, 4 banana here, 4 banana. Kam marra arba, how many times 4 comes here? So this is 3 groups of 4. 3 groups of 4. That means it is 3 times 4. 3 times 4. So here answer is 12. Right? Now, there are the erasers in the second. You can see here this group of erasers. How many groups are here? You can see there are 2 groups. This is one group and this is the another group. So in each group you can see there are 3 in this group, there are 3 in this group. How many groups of 3? Kam marra thalatha, ithnain marra thalatha, right? That means 2 times 3. 2 groups of, or you can say 2 groups of 3. 2 groups of 3, ithnain marra thalatha equals 6. Now look at the arms, the fingers here. You can see in a arms, you can, in a hand you can see 5 fingers here. You can see 5 fingers here, 5 fingers. Kam marra khamsa, ithnain marra khamsa. How will you write ithnain marra khamsa? Ithnain marra times khamsa, 2 times 5. Or you can say it is 2 groups of 5, or 2 times 5 equals 10. Right? Now the last question of this one, you can see slippers here. There are 4 pairs here. Here you can see 2 here, 2 here, 2 here, 2 here. Now whenever you get groups like this, it's better to write the numbers like this and you look at this one. How many times you see 2 here? How many times? Kam marra ithnaina arba marra. 4 times, right? It's 4 times what? 2. 4 times 2. You can see the 2 is repeated 4 times. So 4 times 2 equals 8. Okay? So practice well all these questions and the next video will come soon. Okay. Bye for now. Thank you.